we're going to give these notes fractions? What if we were going to give these notes fractions? We'll start with this one. What kind of a note is this? Half note. So if we were going to, just for kicks and giggles, what fraction might we give it? What do you think?
1/2.
Yeah, we'll call this a half. Ooh,
2/4.
that was an interesting squeak. All right, what about if we were going to give this one? What's the name of this note? Anyone?
Quarter note.
Quarter note. What if we wanted to give this a fraction? What do you think? What should we call it?
1/4.
Yeah, let's give this a 1/4.
That was squeaky also.
Yeah, that was really squeaky. Maybe I should try it with a pen. And we're going to get rid of this one, so we're not going to talk about that one today.
What? One whole. 1 whole.
1 is one way to write.
And not a
whole note.
2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6,
No.
6, 7, 7.
What if we were going to add our fractions? Could we add these two fractions together right now?
Yes. Yes.
Could
That makes a dot. That would make a dot and half note. Yeah. We'll say dot. It's a dot and half note.
What do you think?
It's a dot and half note.
See, right here, we have to think about our denominators. When we add fractions, our denominators have to be the same. Are these two denominators the same?
No. I don't.
No. So what do we have to do to make these two denominators the same?
Say the answer.
Oh, that's nice.
2, 6.
That's nice. Can we change this?
No.
No.
Oh, you can change the 4.
What could we?
The answer.
Yeah. Are 2 and 4 related at all? Sitting up nice and loose?
Yes, they are. You got my 2s.
I like what you just said. 2 times 2 is 4. So what if we multiplied both sides by 2? What would you have if we did
6.
1/2 times? What if we did that?
Add the 2.
What do we have? What's this? 2 times 2 is
4.
4. 2 times 1 is?
2.
Does this equal 1/2?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
And 50.
2 over 4 is the same as 1/2. So
And 50 over 100.
That's right, 50 over 100 is also 1/2. We can do 1/4 plus 2/4.
3/4 is 3/8.
Close. Do we change the denominator?
3/4.
The denominator always stays the same. The denominator stays the same. We cannot change the denominator when we add or subtract fractions. So we have 3/4. So that would be the same as, but we're not going to talk about dotted half notes.
They done half.
All right, so for today, we are going to change this, since we just proved that we can change this. This one is going to stay 2/4 for the rest of the day. Okay? If that's true, what can we change this to make it stay similar to what it is?
1 whole.
We want to change the bottom to 4.
4.
So what would this be? 4 over 4.
4/4.
4/4, that's right. Okay, so those are going to be our main fractions today. We're only going to worry about these 3. Should be able to match that, right? Okay. We're going to jump back to music for a second. What does this mean when you see it in music? Remember, there is no line between these. There is no line between these. Usually we see it with that in front of it. Okay. What does 4 over 4 mean in music? Think. 4/4 time. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means that there's 4 beats in a measure.
4 beats in the measure. Okay, so we get 4 beats. Which note gets the beat? Oh, this is kind of hard stuff. Which note gets the beat? What do you think?
The last one.
This one? No, that one does not get the beat. But that's a good guess. What do you think?
The first one.
The first one, the quarter note gets the beat. also write it like this. So every measure will have 4 quarter notes or something equal to 4 quarter notes.
Like 2 half notes.
Like 2 half notes or 1 whole note.
Or 8.
So here's where we have to start adding fractions.
8 notes.
Here's where we have to start adding fractions. If I'm going to do a measure in 4/4 time, and I have this, what's the fraction that goes with this one? 2/4 goes with this one. What's the fraction that goes with this one?
1/4.
What was it?
1/4.
1/4. Now what does this add so far? What does this add up to? 3/4. How many fourths do I have left in this measure?
2. 3.
I have 3/4 right now. How many do I have left?
1.
1. So which note can I use? Which note do I get to use?
Quarter.
A quarter note. I have a full measure, end of measure. Okay? This will always add up to 4. So what can I start the next measure with? What do you think? I want to see somebody who have not called on you. What do you think? Any note. Pick a note. Yeah, why not? We're going to start a brand new measure. There's nothing up there. What kind of note do you think would be good up there?
Whole note.
A whole note would be excellent up there. What's the fraction for a whole note? 4/4. Does 4/4 equal 4/4?
Yes. No.
Yeah, it does. It does now and forever and always will be. Sitting up, please. Thank you. Sitting up, ladies. Thank you. And that would be the end of that measure. We can only have 1 whole note in a measure. Can't have anything else with it. It likes to have space all to itself. Let's stretch out. Take up as much room as you can. Okay. So, what we are going to look at is we are going to create a composition. Everybody in the room is going to give me a note. Okay? We will go around the room. Yeah. And we are going to be in 4/4 time. We're going to keep this easy. So, we're going to start.
Kind of looks like a hat.
You first. You get to pick whichever note you want to start our song with. What do you think? Quarter, half, or whole? Whole note. All right. All right, there's our whole note. Do we have 4 beats in this measure?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Number of beats. All right, what note would you like? Half note sounds great.
Beat.
What do you think? What next? Another half note, that's great. How many beats do we have so far in this measure? 4. We have 4 beats in this measure, because 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? All right. What's your next note beat? A quarter note? We can do a quarter note. All right. Redhead. What note? We have a quarter note already in our measure. What do you want next? A half note works. How many beats in this measure?
3.
3. How many do we have left? 1. So, what do you think? What's our next note be?
Quarter note.
A quarter note. All right. No. The new measure is yours.
Any note.
Whole note works. 4 beats? What do you think? 4 beats in that measure? Yeah. You get this quick, right? Next note.
Half note.
Half note. Next note. Yeah. What do you think? We have a half note in the measure. What do you want next?
Another half.
Another half note works. How many beats?
4.
4. 2 plus 2 is 4, right? Now and forever, never changes. Another note. That works. We have a brand new measure. 4 beats. Another note. Whole note works. What do you think?
Whole note.
Oh, come on, guys. You're killing me here.
I was
Give me something new.
half of a whole note.
What is half of a whole note?
Half.
Half half note, yeah. And then for kicks and giggles, we'll add 2 quarter notes to the end. Each for a song. Alright, so, our game that we have around the room
Is a whole bunch of music.
here are a whole bunch of music notes here. How many beats is this one worth? Oh, sit please, or we will not get to our game. We have very little amount of time. 4. How many beats does this one get?
4 and 2. 2.
2. Okay.
They're all around the classroom.
So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take down the hats and holes. Okay? So you only have to deal with these 4. Our game that we are going to play today, you're going to have to identify how many beats each note is worth. Okay? You will have 5 seconds to figure it out. And in that 5 seconds, you have to find that note somewhere in the room. So if I tell you to find a quarter note, no, don't move. Don't move. Wait for it. Wait for it. Then you will have 5 seconds to find one of the 2 quarter notes in the room. Okay? If I say to find a note that is worth 1 beat, there are 4 cards in the room that you could go to. So, game starts now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Please find a note worth 2 beats.
Right here.
4.
Over here.
3. 2. 0. Alright, you are safe. Find one worth 4 beats. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Oh, you're out. Here, I'll have you come over here. You can stand here and help me judge people. And if you don't get to them, off the chair, please. If you don't get to it in time, you can come too. Alright, a note worth 1 beat. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Oh, you 2 are out. Yep, you're out. Oh, yeah. Be careful with that. A quarter note. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, I have 2 safe people. I have 2 people who are safe. Everybody else is out. I said a quarter notes. I know that was a tricky one. That was a tricky one. Alright, so everybody else in this kind of general vicinity. So our 2 can battle it out. Let's see if I can get one of you out here. A whole note. 5.